Hey everybody, wanted to hit you up real quick on a simple video, but I wanted to talk about how much you're worth. Yes, I'm wearing a silly shirt. Take it in, everybody. There you go. Um, but no, I wanted to talk about my old life a little bit as a W-2 employee and my new life as a business owner and how that can play out in your life. So for me, one of the things that I used to do is I would always chase the next better situation. So I was a heating and air conditioning repairman for many, many years. Enjoyed that profession, funny enough. But one of the things I didn't like was it didn't matter how much I learned, how much schooling I took in, how many extra hours I put in. It never panned out as I finally had my little piece of heaven and was earning enough money to take care of my family. We always needed more. It never was enough. And I remember reading somewhere, and I've seen little things like this all over the internet, but basically it says when you realize what you're worth, you'll stop giving discounts. And I took that to heart a little bit and thought, how much am I worth? And so I actually thought it through a little bit, not in any extreme way, but just kind of in this conversation like I'm having right now. How much am I worth? Am I worth 10 bucks an hour? Am I worth 20 bucks an hour? When I look at how much is an hour of my life worth to me, then I need to find work or pay that gives me that much income. So I remember, I kind of worked my way from heating and air conditioning into real estate and some other income streams and things that I was using to do that. And it hit me, I was like, how much am I worth? There was a day when I finally told, because when I was making that transition, I would still go out and do heating and air conditioning repairs to try and make ends meet, right? I was doing tune-ups or whatever I had to do to make the income. And that's all of the work that people don't typically see. But I was charging 80 bucks for an hour to go out and service a machine. And that $80 went directly to me. Now I had to, live on that, support my business and, all this other stuff. But how much was I worth? Was I worth that $80 for that hour? And I remember hitting a point where it wasn't. I got tired of having to go out and do those things. And so I started scaling it back and doing other things that were worth more. And so when you look at your life, I need you to think about when somebody tells you how much per hour you get paid, don't look at that as an exciting situation. Think, this is how much they say I'm worth for an hour of my life that I can never have back. So how much is an hour of your life worth? So take that into account. I hit a point now where if somebody asks me to do a heating and cooling repair, I just won't do it because there's no amount of money they're gonna pay me. They're gonna call somebody else instead. That would be worth the hour I would spend going out and doing it. So if I flip over into the real estate side, I can go out and find a deal, put it under contract, go out and have some contractors go in and refurbish it, get it sold, and I spend several hours doing that. But I do not spend day-to-day hours doing that. And in the end, I can walk away with 20, 30, 40, whatever, the sky's the limit, $1,000 that come to me. And that is something that empowered me to say that I'm now worth that amount of money. And if I want to make more, I just go out and make more. There's no ceiling to what I'm worth. So please take a moment, evaluate yourself and say, what am I worth per hour? And start designing your business to be able to create that kind of lifestyle for you. What are you worth? Thanks for watching.